Hi guys, this is Vicious765 here, and today I'm going to be showing you some strats for Nu-13. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so Nu, compared to Lambda, has more range. Like, look at that, I'm almost all the way at the other end of the screen, and I still hit Lambda, sorry. And, she has some different things about her, you know? That's why I kind of wanted to make these videos, because, you know, the strats of these characters are different despite what people think, and you know, if you look at the strats, you might want to pick up the character, and the character might suit you. It might give you an idea of how to play with the character if you don't already know. So let's dive into this. Now let's start with Spike Chaser, which is quarter circle back D. There's three ways to do it with Nu. There's the instant one, which you don't necessarily recover from quicker, but it pops them up right in front of you. So that gives you the opportunity to do gravity seed right afterwards, and you know, do some combos basically. Like, I don't really want to go into detail on how to do those combos. Like, I just want to give you the strategy for the character in case you do know the inputs already. Plus, you'll see them at the bottom of the screen. Hopefully, it won't confuse you. Now, Spike Chaser is something you have to kind of get in a position for. For instance, I mentioned in my Lambda strat video, that down C is actually very useful for getting in. So, dash, down C, bam! You get in close, down C, you hit B, neutral B. You don't really have to do forward B like Lambda is forced to, because she doesn't have a, you know, doesn't have a neutral B really. Well, she has a neutral B, but it's actually Nu's forward B. She gets two. But you just do one of those, do the swoop, and then you're set up right there. Now the other Spike Chaser, this one, you can start a combo from that. You can even still cancel it with a gravity seed. And there's proof. I did a shitty combo that could have been much better than that. I really don't like to do that much. I just use that as a scare tactic. Similar to like a puffer fish, you know what I mean? If I know that somebody's offense is dope, I don't, you know, just throw out these like that, because these I use to get in, and I'll explain that later. But see here, I got a scare tactic going on. They don't know if I'm going to hold it and it's going to creep all the way across the screen, or I'm just bullshitting, or this is coming midway across the screen and they double dash into it and I got a combo there. Bam. You know what I mean? But the way I get in with these combos with Spike Chaser from all the way across the screen, if I'm fighting against somebody who doesn't have any long range, you know, moves, you know, say like Valkenheim and whatnot, that can't really get up close to you that quickly. Well, even if they can get up close to you quickly, what I like to do is, see, the beautiful thing about Nu's gravity seed, you can cancel into it from, I believe, any move except for her anti-air. Now, Lambda, she can only do it from normal. Can she do it from all these? She can do it from those, from like her D's, but like the way Nu does it is quicker. She recovers quicker, so the way I understand it. For instance, okay, she can't do it after that or the other spike, the whatever the fuck it's called, I forget what it's called. But Nu, as you can see, can. Now, I could just go in with DD, back DD, or D, back DD, and I could, if I got the gauge gravity seed, that'll slow her down, and bam, I got a full screen Spike Chaser, which is, is useful. It has its uses. It keeps them away from you long enough to regain some gravity seed gauge. You know what I mean? Which is very important for Nu in this game because most of her combos really do involve that. Nu's anti-air isn't that great. It's almost strictly that anti-air. If somebody has their barrier on, oh, whoops. If somebody has their barrier on, it basically pushes me back a good enough distance to fire off a shot, but that's also a range where they can dash over you. So I don't really suggest using it raw, but if you can, hell, you could just do like that, or if you hit it raw, which is, you know, lucky, or you can get like a mean sweep. You got yourself a pretty good combo if you're better than me. If you're really good, you can use this as an overhead. I'm not, you know, I'm not dexterous, is that the right term for it, enough where I could just, you know, just bam, use it as an overhead on somebody who's crouching. But it does work that way. Which brings me to my next point. Nu is full of strats. Like Lambda, I'm pretty sure Lambda is too. I just haven't found one that really suits me as good as Nu, probably. People say my Lambda's better, but I like Nu more. So what was I talking about? Anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. I was saying that I'm going to show you how I use the sword to get in closer. Now, Nu, she could, let me turn the blocking on everything first. Look at this. Most of you guys who are, you know, trying to play with Nu are running into problems like, oh man, they're blocking everything. Except for that. Yeah, blocking everything. Now, what I like to use to, you know, get some more distance. Nu's command dash. Forward, forward. Never use back myself, but you know, it's just another way to, you know, get distance with Nu. If you want to get in and wreck somebody, if your range isn't working and you feel that you can get better hits in up close, I feel like the command dash is for you. Like that right there, that's a mix-up. If you're like a regular person and, you know, you're susceptible to like teleport mix-ups, this is your shit right here. She can do the teleport mix-up from Gravity Seed, any of the D moves, except for like the special moves. And that works for a lot of shit too. Like, look at this. Hold on. Oh shit. I guess I'll have to hit with that. I never normally use this dash, but I just found out that, you know, I can just do a raw gravity seed today and do that. But, you know, I never had a need to do a raw gravity seed with Nu. But just picture it this way. Now, a new strat I'll have is doing this, gravity seed, bam. And this is a conflicting thing for me as it is, because you see that? I'm completely open for a certain amount of time, and if I hit the wrong button, which I might be prone to do since I'm an online Nu player, I could miss. So normally I just keep it to down D while in the air, forward D once, and down D again. And I do quarter circle back D, cancel. That way I land quicker instead of bullshitting. But yeah, there's that. Like I said, in the corner, you can fucking... Oh, whoops, let me take blocking off. In the corner, you can fucking do that to get out of situations. You can fucking you know, set them up with the short spike chaser, gravity seed, dash out of there. Or in case they're fucking brain dead, you could just do like that there. Like I said in the previous Lambda video, you can fucking do this for a while, but it'll still give you a negative penalty. But if you're going up against somebody with a slow running speed or dashing speed, like say Bullet, it's funny as hell because it takes them a while to catch up to you. But yeah, unlike Lambda, I don't suggest like just running up with somebody and doing this. Like this works with Lambda. I forgot to mention this in the last video, but you just fucking do this shit all day and it'll lift them up to you. But with Nu, it has to be, you know, very articulate because you're just pushing them back. And the air dash is really not all that. If you're going up against somebody with an anti-air, they will use it on your ass.
Repositioning.
Backdashing is fine, I guess.
Identification match. Activating combat.
Doesn't really give you that much range, so I will go ahead and say that right now. This backdash doesn't give you that much range, but like I said, I think it's more for the cross-up, the mix-up than anything.
Identification.
But yeah.
Evading.
So. This is another strat here. Like, this is why I say Nu has many more strats than Lambda. Look at this. So, in case you don't catch what I did there, I did a D sequence twice. So, I did DD, back DD, DD, back DD. And I could change it up. I could go D, back DD, D, back D. And I could do the low. If they're close enough, that's gonna catch them like it's fucking nothing. They're gonna be blocking low. And you could just have a whole mess of shit going on, which is why I like Nu. I liked her in the last game because she could switch between styles, between like her style and Lambda's style, but now I like her because her character is so much more developed now.
Repositioning. Affirmative.
Another strat I got is like if they're at this point in the screen, back D. You can also do this with Lambda.
Reposition match.
Back D just sort of creeps up on you. They don't even fucking see it. It's crazy. They see your motion, but they don't know what's going on. They don't play with Nu. Hopefully, they're gonna just fucking just get wrecked.
New vector.
If you can get it off, it's a tight window, but if you can get it off, down speed in the air, plus Dragon Punch speed, gets you a pretty good launcher, but really that's just for like getting space, I think, so I can get further away from you.
Repositioning.
Let's see.
All systems go.
Applies for the jumping. Yep.
There.
And I think there we have it. Oh, one more thing. Just like with Lambda, except Nu works a little bit better because it has more hits. If you have low life and they have low life, and you know you're chipping their health away pretty nicely, which you know Nu is pretty good at that.
Stabilizing.
You can really knock down their shit like this. The barrier. Nu can hold her spike, this move here, which will in turn it will like hurt the barrier more. So hers is more useful. And especially if you're feeling froggy and you have low life and you want to overdrive and then bam.
Stabilizing.
Dash, grab, just like Lambda.
Repositioning.
And that does it for Nu 13.